What's up, guys? Ever notice how airplane tails come in all shapes and sizes? Some are tall, some are T-shaped, and some even have two fins. These tail designs aren't just for looks. They're crucial for how a plane flies, stays stable, and what it's built to do. Today we're decoding the secret language of airplane tails, breaking down the 7 most common types you'll spot at any airport. We'll see why engineers pick one design over another, and by the end you'll be able to spot a V-tail or T-tail and know exactly why it's there. So, get ready to nerd out and see airplane tails in a whole new way. Let's dive in and unlock the engineering magic at the back of the plane. When we think of airplanes, certain images immediately come to mind. One of the most recognizable features is, without a doubt, the tail. So let's start with the classic, the conventional tail. This is the tail you see on most airliners and small planes. It's become almost synonymous with flight itself. Simple, reliable, and seemingly everywhere you look in the aviation world. It features a vertical stabilizer, the fin sticking up, to keep the plane from yawing, preventing unwanted sideways movement, and horizontal stabilizers, the small wings at the back, to control pitch, allowing the aircraft to move up or down. The beauty of this design is its inherent simplicity. The stabilizers are mounted directly to the fuselage, providing a direct connection to the aircraft's main body. This direct mounting makes it strong and relatively easy to build, contributing to lower manufacturing costs. This setup gives pilots direct, predictable control, a crucial aspect of flight safety and maneuverability. It's perfect for training aircraft where new pilots need to develop a feel for the aircraft's response. And it's equally well suited for commercial jets where reliability and efficiency are paramount. The horizontal stabilizers sit in clean airflow, undisturbed by the turbulence from the wings. This clean airflow makes them effective without being oversized, reducing drag and improving fuel efficiency. But like any design, it's not flawless. In rare cases, a deep stall can occur, a dangerous situation where the tail becomes ineffective. This happens if turbulent air from the wings blankets the tail, disrupting the smooth airflow needed for control. When the tail is blanketed, making recovery from the stall extremely tough. Ground clearance is another concern, especially during takeoff and landing. Low tails risk damage from debris or tail strikes, which can compromise the aircraft's structural integrity. Still, the conventional tail's balance of simplicity, strength, and predictable control keeps it the gold standard in aviation, a testament to its enduring design. So next time you see one, take a moment to appreciate its design. Remember, it's the design that in many ways made modern flight possible, shaping the way we travel today. It's the benchmark against which all other tail types are measured and compared. Simple, effective, and trusted for decades by pilots and engineers alike. That's why it's everywhere, a ubiquitous sight at airports around the globe. From Cessnas, the workhorses of general aviation, to jumbo jets, the giants of commercial air travel. It's the unsung hero of the skies, quietly ensuring safe and stable flight. So give it a nod of respect next time you board a plane. It's earned it. The classic tail is classic for a reason. It just works. Let's see how other designs try to improve on it, or at least offer different solutions to the same challenges. Now cast your gaze skyward, way up, to the T-tail. It's a distinctive design, isn't it? A unique approach to aircraft tail configuration. Here, the horizontal stabilizers sit proudly atop the vertical fin, elegantly forming a clear T. It's a design choice that offers specific aerodynamic advantages. You'll commonly spot this configuration on sleek business jets, where performance and efficiency are paramount. Also, keep an eye out for it on regional airliners, those workhorses of shorter routes, and of course on big military transports, where its benefits truly shine in demanding operational environments. The main advantage of this design? The stabilizers are strategically lifted above the disruptive engine exhaust and the turbulent wing wake, ensuring smoother airflow. This placement gives them access to cleaner airflow, resulting in more effective and responsive pitch control. This design choice is especially beneficial for rear-engine planes, where the engine placement dictates tail design considerations. In these aircraft, a conventional tail would find itself directly in the path of the powerful jet blast, compromising its effectiveness. T-tails demonstrate their efficiency particularly well at high speeds and altitudes, where aerodynamic performance is critical. Furthermore, they can contribute to spin recovery by effectively keeping the nose pointed downwards, aiding in regaining control. But as with any design choice, there are trade-offs to consider. The tall vertical fin must be exceptionally strong to adequately support the weight of the horizontal stabilizers, inevitably adding to the aircraft's complexity and overall weight. Deep stalls present a more significant risk with T-tails. In the event of the plane pitching up excessively, the elevated tail can become enveloped in turbulent air emanating from the wings, severely hindering recovery efforts. Maintenance procedures also become trickier and more involved. Specialized equipment is essential to access and service the high-mounted stabilizer effectively and safely. So the T-tail is fundamentally about achieving enhanced performance and improved efficiency in specific flight regimes. However, this comes hand in hand with increased structural demands and more complex operational considerations. Consequently, it's a favored choice for high-speed rear-engine aircraft, where its advantages are most pronounced. Ultimately, it represents a delicate balancing act, more performance gained, but with more complexity introduced. So, the next time you spot a T-tail gracing the skies, recognize that you're observing a carefully considered solution tailored to address a very specific set of engineering challenges. It's undeniably sleek, undeniably smart, but it's certainly not the ideal choice for every aircraft design. That's the essence of the T-tail high-flying performance coupled with high-stakes engineering decisions. Now let's shift our focus and examine a design that cleverly splits the difference between conventional and T-tail configurations. Prepare to meet the Cruciform Tail. Meet the Cruciform Tail, the cross-shaped compromise. Here, the horizontal stabilizers are mounted partway up the vertical fin, not at the base or the top. This design aims to get the stabilizers out of the wing and engine wake, but without the heavy, tall structure of a T-tail. You'll see it on aircraft like the B-1 Lancer bomber. The result? Improved pitch control and efficiency, with less structural weight than a T-tail. It also reduces the risk of deep stalls compared to a full T-tail. The trade-off? It's not as light as a conventional tail, nor as aerodynamically clean as a T-tail. The joint where the stabilizers meet the fin is complex and can add drag. Control linkages are trickier too, since they have to run up the fin. Still, the Cruciform Tail is a smart, balanced solution for planes with special needs, especially those with rear engines. It's the just right option when neither extreme works. Sometimes the best answer is right in the middle. Now for something truly unique and, dare I say, a little wild. The V-tail. It's a departure from the norm, a fascinating example of aerodynamic ingenuity. Sometimes referred to as a ruddervator, a clever portmanteau that hints at its function. Instead of the familiar separate vertical and horizontal stabilizers that you'd typically find, the V-tail elegantly combines them into a single unified structure. This is achieved through two angled surfaces, forming that distinctive V shape. This innovative design has the potential to cut down on both drag and weight, making it an attractive option for aircraft where efficiency and aesthetics are paramount, a favorite for sleek aircraft designs. You'll often see it on aircraft like the Beechcraft Bonanza, a classic example of V-tail implementation. It's also found on stealthy drones, where its shape contributes to a reduced radar signature. The control surfaces themselves, the ruddervators, are what make this design truly special. They move together in unison to control the aircraft's pitch, allowing it to climb or descend. But when they move in opposite directions, they induce yaw, turning the aircraft left or right. It's a clever blending of both functions into a single control surface. The result? Fewer surfaces exposed to the airflow, which translates to less drag, and undeniably, a futuristic and streamlined look. But it's not all smooth flying and sleek aesthetics. V-tails can be susceptible to control coupling issues, a phenomenon where using the rudder can inadvertently cause unwanted roll, making the aircraft bank unexpectedly. And the opposite is also true, making coordinated flight more challenging. Early V-tail planes, particularly the first iterations, were known to have structural problems at the joint where the V-tail attached to the fuselage, leading to a somewhat unfortunate reputation for being tricky and unforgiving to fly. Thankfully, modern engineering and materials science have largely solved many of these structural and control issues, but the design still demands a pilot with skill and a delicate touch for careful handling. For stealth aircraft, like the iconic F-117 Nighthawk, the V-tail's angled surfaces play a crucial role in helping to scatter radar waves, effectively making the plane significantly harder to detect by enemy radar systems. So, in essence, the V-tail is a balancing act between aerodynamic efficiency and stealth capabilities, but it comes hand in hand with complex controls that require careful management and inherent structural challenges that engineers must overcome. It's a bold, unconventional choice, a testament to thinking outside the box, perfect for designers and engineers who are relentlessly chasing every last bit of performance and efficiency. So, the next time you see a V-tail gracing the skies, you're looking at a prime example of innovation in action, a testament to pushing the boundaries of aviation design. It's certainly not a design for every plane or every pilot, but when it's executed well, it really works, showcasing the potential of unconventional thinking. The V-tail, less drag, more style, a unique silhouette against the sky, and a whole lot of engineering guts and ingenuity packed into a distinctive design. Let's double up and dive into the next design innovation. Why settle for one tail fin when you can have two? Enter the twin tail. Two vertical fins, usually at the ends of the horizontal stabilizer, are a hallmark of high-performance military jets like the F-14 Tomcat and F/A-18 Hornet. The twin tail provides strong yaw control and stability without needing a single massive fin. It keeps the aircraft's height lower, crucial for carrier-based planes and stealth. If one fin is damaged, the other can still provide control, a big plus in combat. The two rudders can even act as air brakes when deflected outward. Twin tails are often placed in cleaner airflow, improving control at high angles of attack, vital for dogfights. Downsides? More weight, more complexity, and tricky aerodynamics as the fins interact. Engineers spend a lot of time perfecting this setup in wind tunnels. But for fighter jets, the benefits outweigh the costs. The twin tail is all about control, survivability, and maneuverability. It's a design born for the toughest missions. When you see two fins, you know the plane means business. Let's flip things upside down with the inverted Y-tail. This setup has a vertical fin pointing up and two stabilizers sloping down, forming an upside-down Y. It's rare on manned planes, but common on drones like the Predator. The downward fins protect rear-mounted propellers during takeoff and landing. Think of them as built-in skids. Aerodynamically, the combo of upper and lower fins gives great stability in both yaw and roll. The control system is a hybrid, with the upper rudder handling yaw and the lower fins helping with pitch and fine-tuning. The angled surfaces also help scatter radar, giving drones a stealth boost. Challenges? The downward fins are vulnerable to ground strikes, and the aerodynamics are complex, requiring careful design. Still, for drones needing propeller protection and stability, it's a clever solution. The inverted Y-tail is a perfect example of engineering for a specific mission. It looks odd, but every angle has a purpose. Sometimes weird works. Finally, let's talk about the boom tail, or twin boom tail. Instead of a single fuselage, you get a central pod with two long booms supporting the tail. This design is all about access, perfect for cargo planes needing a huge rear door, like the C-119 flying boxcar. It's also great for pusher-prop planes and drones, keeping the propeller clear of the cockpit and giving excellent visibility. The twin booms make the tail super stable and rigid, and they can house landing gear, fuel, or sensors. But there's a price: more weight, more drag, and complex structural joints where the booms meet the wings. Sound and vibration can be an issue with the engine right behind the crew. Still, for certain missions, cargo, surveillance, or pusher props, the boom tail is unbeatable. It's a radical rethink that puts function first. Not the most aerodynamic, but incredibly practical. When you see a boom tail, you know the plane was built for a special job, its utility over everything. That's the boom tail, form follows function. And there you have it, 7 tail designs, each solving a unique engineering puzzle. From the classic conventional tail to the radical boom tail, every shape tells a story of trade-offs and innovation. Next time you spot a plane, you'll know exactly why its tail looks the way it does. If you enjoyed this deep dive, hit like and subscribe for more engineering breakdowns. Drop your favorite tail design in the comments. I love hearing your picks. Until next time, stay curious and keep exploring the world of flight.